The plane shook lightly as it ascended into the clouds. Michael adjusted his seatbelt and stared out of the window, lost in thought. He had always hated flying, but today he had no choice. Business trip. Deadline. Routine life. Nothing unusual until he decided to switch seats. "Excuse me," said the flight attendant. "You can move to 12B if you like." Michael shrugged. "Sure, why not?" The new seat was next to a girl who looked different. At first, he thought it was her unusual skin color, pale blue, almost glowing. Her eyes were larger than normal, with shimmering silver irises that seemed to reflect the tiny lights of the plane. Her hair floated slightly, like it wasn't bound by gravity. Michael blinked. Hi." She smiled, a gentle curve of lips that seemed almost too perfect. "Hello," she said in a melodic voice. "Thank you for switching seats." He nodded, trying to act casual. But something about her presence made the air feel heavier, the cabin quieter. It was like time slowed down just a little. For the first half hour, they spoke casually. Her name was Lyra, she said, and she was traveling to Earth for studies. Michael laughed nervously. "Studies," he said. "What kind of studies?" Lyra's gaze deepened. "The study of humans. Your species is fascinating." Michael chuckled. "I'm not sure I'm fascinating." "Not just you," she said, her voice low and serious. "Humans in general." As the flight progressed, Michael noticed small things. When he moved his hand near his water bottle, hers moved almost reflexively to stop it. When turbulence shook the plane, she stayed calm, almost as if she could sense it before it happened. And the most unnerving thing, she stared at him like she already knew him. Hours passed. Michael tried to sleep, but Lyra whispered questions, small observations about him, his reactions, his emotions. By the time the meal carts came, Michael felt like she had read his entire mind. Then, the plane lights dimmed for sleep. Michael closed his eyes, exhausted. When he opened them again, Lyra was gone. Panic rose in his chest. Where did she go? Before he could stand, she appeared on the other side of the aisle, kneeling on the floor. "Michael," she said softly. "I need to tell you something important." He frowned. "What is it?" Lyra reached into a small pouch and pulled out a glowing crystal. It pulsed softly, almost like a heartbeat. "This is a bonding crystal," she explained. "It is used by my people when they choose a partner for life. I have chosen you." Michael froze. "Wait, what? Partner? For life?" "Yes," she said, her silver eyes locking on his. "On my planet, love and choice are not separate. We sense the one who completes us. And you complete me." His mind raced. This was insane. Aliens. Planets. Love. Marriage. He had barely moved to a new seat. I don't know what to say," he stammered. "You will know," she replied. "When you touch the crystal, you will understand everything. But you must choose now." Michael's hand trembled as he reached out. The moment his fingers brushed the crystal, a surge of warmth ran through him. Images flashed, star systems, Lyra's homeworld, her people, their culture, their history. He could feel her emotions as if they were his own. A deep connection formed, undeniable and overwhelming. I feel everything," he whispered. "Yes," Lyra said, smiling. "Now you see why I chose you. You are not just a human to me. You are my bond, my partner, my life." Michael swallowed hard. He didn't understand everything, but one thing was clear: he didn't want to let her go. He looked into her shimmering eyes and nodded. "Okay," he said softly. I choose you." Lyra's smile brightened. "Then it is done." She took his hand, placing the crystal between them. It glowed brighter, enveloping both of them in light. Michael felt a strange sensation, his body tingling, his mind expanding. He could hear her thoughts, and she could hear his. The rest of the flight passed like a dream. Michael learned things he never imagined: how Lyra's people lived, how they bonded, even how they viewed time and life. By the time the plane began its descent, Michael realized something extraordinary had happened. He wasn't just sitting next to an alien girl. He was bound to her, in a way he couldn't explain, a way that felt right. When the plane landed, Lyra turned to him. "Our journey is just beginning, Michael. We must leave Earth soon. My people await us." Michael swallowed nervously. "Leave Earth? You will see," she said, taking his hand again. "There is a world beyond your imagination. And now, it is ours to explore together." As they walked down the aisle, passengers staring at the unusual pair, Michael felt a strange mix of fear and excitement. Life as he knew it had ended the moment he switched seats. In its place was something incredible, terrifying, and beautiful. Lyra leaned close. "Do you trust me?" Michael looked at her, his heart racing. "Yes," he said. "I trust you." She smiled and nodded. "Then come, my partner. Our adventure begins now." And with that, they stepped off the plane and into a universe of endless possibilities.